All right. This is the cool thing about this ride. We had multiple routes, so you could take several routes wherever you want. We got some more pulling in now. We got them right over there. Look over there.
Still Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
We're here at Cedar Creek Winery, Brewery, Distillery, and Eatery now. What'd you think of the ride?
Beautiful. Awesome. Nice fall colors on the trees. Nice ride.
How cool is that, man? We did this ride last year, same weekend, and everything was still green. It was so hot last year. This year, it was a nice cool ride this morning. It was a cool ride this afternoon. Got to throw a jacket on and do a nice ride. And so what made you decide to do this one?
Well, we did it last year, and we enjoyed it very much. We love the stop here at Salt Creek Winery, and we love riding with Scott and Cindy, because Scott married me and Karen in October 19th, 2019. So we just enjoy
That's
the
true.
people and the company. And
I kind of forgot it was in October. This is kind of like an anniversary ride for you guys. That's awesome.
Today actually marks the first date that we ever had 12 years ago.
is that right?
Do you regret it?
No.
Okay.
I was waiting for that answer.
That's the important thing. I hated that you had to take so long to answer that one, but okay. And yeah, I did marry them. I married her first, and then a couple years later, he was so cute, I married him too. That's just the way I roll. I don't know what to say. All right, man, you just finished the Steel Horse Thunder Posse ride. What'd you think of the ride?
It was awesome. It was really my first time being on a ride this big. Everybody was inviting to us, real nice, polite. I was really nervous, but you guys made it easy for me.
Well, that's what we try to do, and I say it all the time. We do our rides on Sunday, and we go easy like a Sunday morning, just like Lionel Richie sang about. So we like to keep it slow and easy. I keep it pretty short because this time of year, you never know what kind of weather you're going to have. You know, this morning it was a chilly ride meeting up there in Trafalgar, but now, my gosh, this is absolutely perfect right here.
You know, we live in Indiana, so we can have all 3 seasons in one day.
Right.
You know how that goes, man. But it's a beautiful
Right.
ride. Got to see the earth, man. Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the leaves were in perfect shape coming through here. You know, some of those places we rode where you got the trees over the road the whole way and the leaves are kind of falling down. It's just, I don't know, man. There's something magical about that. I absolutely love riding this time of year. So what do you think of Steel Horse Thunder, the TV show? Or now we're not even a TV show now. Now we're a YouTube show and a Facebook show and a TikTok show. And that's right, we're on all those things. So what do you think about it?
Well, I ran across you this summer just on the humbug, just looking for places to ride, rides to ride. I really appreciate what you guys do. You bring the community together, do good stuff for the community, highlight the community, because we're doing good things out on these bikes. We're all not bad guys. It's just a good thing they're doing, charity stuff, and I'm down for it, and I really appreciate it.
So, John, I hear that you came out here to the Steel Horse Thunder ride, and you are how old?
Well, if I live till April, I'll be 84.
Wow. And you rode?
Oh, yeah.
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 You ride all the time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got a garage full of Harleys.
How many do you have?
Well, I've only got 3 sitting in there right now. One of them I sold. So I'm down to 2. I had 4.
Nice.
So
Nice.
back in the spring.
So what did you think of the ride today?
Nice ride. Those are my kind of roads.
Yeah.
I usually ride solo by myself, back roads. That's my kind of ride.
So how often do you ride?
Every day.
Do you really?
Every day. Unless it's below 50 degrees, then I kind of back off a little bit.
Well, that's pretty amazing. So today, this morning, it was, 42, 43? What about that?
Well, I wasn't riding that far. I knew it was going to warm up.
Yeah.
So.
And it did warm out.
Oh, it did.
Quite nicely.
It really did. Yeah, I was comfortable the whole time.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here today. And at 83, you don't see it very often that somebody's out riding, especially alone.
Most people are smarter than me.
Well, I think you're pretty smart. You've been around a long time. Usually that's pretty smart.
I just enjoy the wind therapy.
Hey, big shout out to Crambo's out in Greencastle. Man, if you're looking for paint work, mechanical work, or accessories, they have everything you need out in Greencastle. It's Crambo's. You know what they say, they'll get you noticed.
All right, guys, you guys came out to the Steel Horse Thunder ride. What brought you out, and what did you think of the ride?
I loved the ride today. The weather was a little chilly at the beginning, but it did warm up. So, and with the fall foliage leaves, it was a great scenery and a smooth Sunday day drive.
Sunday day. If it was Sunday night, we'd be freezing our asses off. So what did you think about the ride?
I thought Scott summed it up when he said it was like Lionel Richie, nice and easy, and it was beautiful. It was very beautiful. I think we were at the peak time, and I think that this is a good ride to do. It's about 45 minutes or so, and it was just enough. Yeah, so I loved it.
Awesome. It was a beautiful ride. The leaves were perfect today, and I think you're right. I think this was a definitely peak weekend for the leaves. Who knows, next week it might be a little better, but I think this weekend was perfect. So how did you guys find out about the ride?
We've been watching you since you were on Channel 4, My TV, NDTV, and then we got with the Posse part, and then we've always just tried to come to every one of your guys' events.
And you do, and we appreciate it. I'm so thankful for people like you that come out and enjoy it. And,
It's our area.
We've got to thank Crowbar. The biscuits and gravy was, oh my God, they were good. And that is one of the most cleanest bars I've ever been in. Even the bathrooms are clean.
Hey man, Leydendorf Law, personal injury lawyer. I tell you, Leydendorf Law has been a part of this show, a major part of this show for 20 years. Thank you so much, Leydendorf Law, for what you've done for Steel Horse Thunder and all the riders. Obviously, gotta ask you about Dreama. How is she doing?
Doing decent. She's still going through her chemo. She's still got lesions. We got to find out next Friday to find out how much they're actually working with the chemo. She's at home yesterday with belly pain. She was still having belly pains this morning. So I went ahead and I went on this ride. I promised to be here, so I made it to this ride.
Well, I appreciate you coming out, and you guys have been in our prayers for a long time now, and so we're just praying that she does beat this thing 100%, and I'm looking forward to her riding next year on this ride.
I hope so too.
All right, man, we're here at Cedar Creek. It is winery, it is the brewery, it is the distillery, and it is now the eatery. As you see behind me, this is the brand new eatery here at Cedar Creek. They call it Drink at the Creek. They have an outdoor stage out here. It's just a fantastic place. Everything they use out here to build all these buildings, they're all recycled, repurposed, whatever you want to call it. But it's just amazing how they do all this stuff out here. Larry just has such a vision to put this place together, and it's really cool. And it seems like every year to 2 years they have something new that they're doing out here, but it's really amazing. So we got the table of Sword Brothers right here, right? So this is like do they have a round table in here? Damn, I was gonna say you need to have a round table. Dang it. So what'd you think of the ride?
It was great. It was an awesome time. Beautiful day. Started out a little chilly, but can't really complain. It was awesome. Beautiful time of year to have a ride. We look forward to this ride every year. So,
what do you guys got coming up next year?
We're going to be doing our next year will be our fourth annual Never Forgotten ride. So we've been doing that every year. It's for the Vietnam veterans. All the proceeds go to the Indy Veterans House. So we'll be looking forward to doing that. And here probably at our next meeting, we'll be talking about getting it together for next year. So that's our big ride that we do every year.
Well, and I know we were able to come out a couple of years ago for it, and it was I wasn't even aware of the Veterans House or any of that stuff. So it was super cool to learn that. All right, man, we are here at Cedar Creek. We are now in the new eatery. We know it's a winery, a brewery, a distillery, but now they have an eatery, and as you can tell, they have food here, but they have non-alcoholic beverages here for everybody. We do have water here. I don't know if anybody ever got any of the water. I had a cooler full of water here for everybody to have. So what'd you think of the ride today?
Beautiful, awesome. Really didn't know where I was at, but new roads to go find again.
Well, it's nice when you can just follow the bike in front of you and you can make it to your destination.
Yep. As long as they don't get lost, I'm not lost.
Well, and we kind of had a few get lost this time. So, hey, aren't you the lady that has the boy, that has the dog, that Crambo's helped you guys with?
Yes, we are.
We.
Well, yes, I am. Sorry.
'Cause
I'm used to more people being with me.
I had one beer and one sip of beer, and I was starting to scare myself a little bit there. All right. You actually make these things, these koozies right here, not the beer, but the koozie. Tell me a little about what you have going on.
Oh, okay. So I have just a small little crochet business that I do. I kind of do a little bit of everything. Koozies are probably my favorite thing of doing just because they're easy and quick to work up, and I like customizing them. And just recently added a new feature. We have this nifty little handle so you can kind of hold your drink. So that's become my favorite thing, but I just do a little bit of everything, especially baby stuff, bibs, baby booties, fingerless gloves, scarves, just some little stuff.
So how can people buy these?
Well, I have a Facebook page called The Timeless Wildflower. I have a page and a group, so you can find me on Facebook. You can also find me on Instagram. And then actually just recently, I now sell my products in a little shop here in Martinsville called the Painted Cottage and Little Top Boutique, I believe is what it's called.
It's going to do it for us. We have made it here to Cedar Creek Brewery, Winery, and Distillery, and Eatery. We have made it here. We were safe. There was one little incident during the ride, and that's what's so cool about rides like this. We all just got together, we rode, we're riding a slow ride. Somebody did kind of there was a little bit of gravel or whatever in the road. They had a little incident with that. People around them stopped, made sure they were okay, they were all right. Gave them a few minutes to collect their thoughts. Everything was fine. They finished the ride, came up here, finished with everybody else. But that's what this is all about. You know what I mean? It's not like we're all out for our own self. This is everybody hung out and we saw somebody, all right, so we're going to give a hand, The Bombs came on board and, came out to the ride and they're like, yeah, you need some blockers? Yeah, we got it. We got it taken care of. Well, you need us to block. We got it taken care of. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why we love doing what we do with this community of people right here. It's just fantastic. What'd you think of the ride?
I thought the ride was awesome. The leaves were beautiful. You can't say more than it was a short ride, but it was just long enough. It was beautiful, and we all enjoyed it. I personally just want to give a shout out to all the people that helped us today, all the people that came out for the ride. I know Rhonda Brum, she helped us with the 50-50, and our neighbors, Mark and Shelley Kelly, helped us to do the donation bucket, and Crowbar helped with the breakfast, and all you people showed up, and it was awesome today. Thank you so much. Of course, again, we can't do this without our fans and all the biker community that is here to support each other, not just us, but support each other like they did today. You having a little bit of an accident, and they get up and they take care of their own. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, and it was a great ride.
Yeah, and let me just say more of an incident than an accident.
Yeah,
incident, not accident, because it wasn't anywhere near that bad. Like I said, they finished riding, they're doing the ride, came out here, they're hanging out here and everything else. So everything is cool. Without our fans, we can't do any of it. Without Leidendorf Law, personal injury lawyer, and without Crambo's custom paint, mechanical work, and accessories. Without those two, we could never do any of it. But this right here, man, it's nice to see the love from everybody coming out here, supporting the channel, supporting what we do, and it's just awesome. It's we always feel so loved at the end of this ride, and it was a spectacular ride. If you missed it, we always do it the third weekend in October. It's a little cool in the mornings, but it's absolutely beautiful in the afternoon. And the falls were in perfect form today, so it all went well. And, if nothing else, we once again show that it's not what you ride.
It's that you ride.